edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. I want you guys to understand I have survived Hurricane Idalia. Oh my God, I survived it. Um, let's see. When did it all start? So yesterday was interesting. Um, the woke up that morning roughly around about 7:30 ish. It was raining, but it was really not a whole lot of wind movement. By the time I went back to sleep and woke up around about 9 o'clock to be prepared for work, then the rain was not only coming down, but we were getting a little bit of wind. Now, I couldn't go to work yesterday because my beautiful car decided to show me its true colors when it came to the tire, because my tire on my passenger side rear decided it wanted to start to show its wires along with my tire on my driver's side rear. So to make sure I wouldn't get a blowout and be stranded in the storm, I decided to wait until Mavis would open up today and then try to get that taken care of then, which is what I wind up doing. Now, after that happened, I decided to ride out the storm. Well, the first part of the storm was not that bad first. Everything was going good. We were like, all right, great. Looks good. Looks okay. Oh, man. Then the power went out right at about 3 o'clock. No, actually about 1:30. Excuse me. Power went completely out because it started flashing and then it went all the way out because the tree fell on the power line. We didn't get power right back up to about 6. Um, Internet had an outage, but I didn't experience it because I had power out. And as the power got restored, during that time, this thunder, wasn't no loss of life in South Georgia. A lot of people got their houses damaged with, debris falling in, or uh, not only debris falling in like a tree, but there was maybe damage on their cars, but it wasn't nothing to the point of where you're like, oh God, this is traumatic. So thank God that we lived through it and it wasn't that bad. Um, I ain't been doing no content, not because of the storm, because really ain't nothing been popping off in the politics world that make me want to just go in and talk about anything. I mean, we already know that Trump. Thank you very much, Amanda. That Trump is pretty much has pled not guilty to his indictment in Georgia. Let's see what else is going on in the political world. We already know that Joe stays lying. Joe Biden can't never tell you the truth, even if his life depended on it. So that's nothing new to talk about. We saw Mitch McConnell freeze the fuck up. Woo! He's all. And this is why I say we need term limits. When your politician is giving an important speech and they start seizing the fuck up and they're old as fucking ancient artifacts that you find in the pyramid, it's time to go. Okay? How much more of the lobbyist money do you need? A lot of these jokers are millionaires damn near 10 times over. 10 times over. I have not, Amy, but I know. 10 times over. So why? Why? Why you let greed? That's one of the deadly sins is greed. Why? Why allow greed to fuck up your judgment that bad? Why? It ain't worth it. I'm glad I'm not one of them, because if I was that type of politician, I get 80. I'm out of there, buddy. I don't want to deal with you motherfuckers no more. Give me my bag. Let me retire. Let me go to the golf course and let me do what I do. Now here you are, fucking 80 something years old, seizing up. You're seizing up. Someone has to put WD 40 to start your ass. Mitch, wake up! Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Anyway, when you're in Kentucky, look me up. I only freezes up when the temperatures are changed too quick. The fuck, man? It's crazy, ain't it? Now, guys, I got a lot of backlash from the report I did on Jacksonville. Let me tell you, woke black folks ate me a new asshole. They were like, I'm everything but a child of God to these jokers. Okay? They said I was a coon, I was a bastard, I need a hug, I need to quit being like the racism that they experience. I'm one of the black oppressors. You name it, I got it. Uncle Tommy. Yeah, that's what I was called. All that and above. I just want to let all of you woke motherfuckers know I don't give two fucks. I stand by what I said. Okay? Stand by what I said. I'm not going to change. Okay? I'm not going to change. I'm not going to apologize. Because the truth is in the pudding. I'm not going to sit here and say that what this man did was a straight racist act. It had racist undertones in it, but it wasn't a set racist act. The act mostly was this man was suffering from mental health, and his family failed him. His friends failed him. His colleagues, everybody that saw him every day failed this man. They failed him. And here's the thing. Even if it was based upon racism, even if it was this racism that he had it based upon, a lot of the shit that he says is facts. I ain't lying. We have a lot as black people to work on. I mean, do I have to go into where, yeah, we had a high crime rate? Yeah, we scared of our own selves. We don't even want to go in our own hoods after dark. Okay? That's why we call it Blackistan. We still always trying to find an easy way to do shit. We don't want to put in no work a lot of times. What else that we're guilty of? We're guilty of listening to these white liberal people, especially white liberal women. We'll listen to their ass in a heartbeat. We don't give a fuck. The white liberal woman said that I don't know, God has a golden nutsack. We're there. We're gonna believe her. I won't, but I know a lot of black folks do, and it's the truth. I'm sorry, I can't deal with a liberal. Not in no relationship or any kind of realistic relationship gathering. Okay. Now, when I was in my younger days, or thought like I did in my younger days, maybe bang one for fun, yeah. But that's it. I can't do anything else. You can't take them serious. You cannot have an intelligent conversation because victimhood is always going to come up. And now, since they got this shooting, guess what? They got their ambulance chaser, Crump. Crump is in the building, baby. He is already going to be taking care of the case for the woman that was an Uber driver that got shot by the young man. I want to know, who are you suing, Crump? Are you suing the police department? Because it wasn't no white police officer. Are you going to sue the man's family? Y'all ain't going to never get shit from him. I mean, I don't get who are we suing? Are you suing Uber? Oh, I know who you suing. I know who you suing. Dollar General, get your pocketbook out. Crump is gonna sue you. You're the problem. You allow him to do it. Just like we got someone right now that is actually one of these, I don't know, one of the states or whatever, are suing the gun maker. Why are we suing the gun maker? For crimes that they don't have no control of. What if we talked about time and 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 time again? Who's responsible? The gun or the person? Ding, 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 ding. It's the person behind the gun. They're the one responsible. It's not the gun. The gun did not wake up and say, fuck, I have to delete someone today. Hey, let me go over here. Let me slide over here. Let me go put this whole 15 bullet clip and one in the chamber. Okay, let me chamber myself. Yeah, I'm ready to go, baby. It's time to kill someone. Yeah, that's exactly what you're telling me is what the gun is the problem. The gun is the problem. You're telling me that's what the gun did. You point to me a gun that does that, and I tell you now, I will stand with you 100% and say the gun's the problem. Just point to me when the gun do it. I'm just waiting for the gun. I'm just waiting to see someone to point it out to me that there is a gun running around here, sets of guns, just loading themselves up, walking around saying, I am ready to kill someone today. I just all I'm saying. Because I don't see it. Then they say stricter gun laws. How strict of gun laws do you want to go? I mean, do you want to be like the UK? You want to get rid of all the guns? And now look what the UK problem is now. They got a problem with knives. They got a knife problem. So what you gonna do about that? Now we got knives problem. They still ain't figured that out. They don't have a gun problem over there. They got a knife problem. Everybody needs a knife for cooking and tools. So how is they gonna stop that? So what I'm saying is, what the fuck are you gonna do? You can't stop violence. But what you can do is you can deter it as much as possible by putting in laws and holding people accountable. Guys, let's talk about one of the leaders of the Proud Boys. This is sad. One of the leaders today got 17 years. 17 years for the liberals 9/11. That's right. The liberals 9/11. January 6th. 17 fucking years. What in the hell did this man do to get 17 years? 17 days. Why are we handing all these sentences out? Only person that died was Ashley Babbitt. And she has not got justice yet. The person that did it is still walking around chilling. But yet still, George Floyd's killer is locked up. Never to see anything. All these other guys that was involved are locked up. I don't get it. Why not Ashley Babbitt? Her family's hurting too. But no, you want to punish a man who had nothing to do with the shit. It kills me. When I see January 6th, I laugh because nobody's life was lost on liberal side. They got hauled away quickly. These people were too busy trying to, I don't know, model and take pictures and do goofy shit in their spots. I don't see no danger in that. I just see a bunch of old folks acting like high schoolers. 17 years, guys. Pray for them, man. I'm quite sure they're gonna do Enrique in. They probably gonna give him 20 plus because they gotta make an example. Anything they've been wanting to break up the Proud Boys for the longest. And then we have to talk about how uh, one school district in Florida is set the example for parents to not allow these woke ideas spoil your children's mind at a very young age. Shout out to Indian River County, Florida. They are the real deal. They had a school board meeting and read the pornographic stuff that was coming out of those books that these children in elementary school had to witness and live through and read upon. And after hearing that filth that made them so uneasy, guess what they had to do? I'm finna help you out what they had to do. They had to go out here and change. They had to change it. They had to change their way of thinking. They had to change their way of thinking because they realized it was nasty. You can't have elementary school kids, junior high kids, or middle school kids read that kind of filth, even high schoolers. Do you know how great that was that let them hear the stupidity that they was about to do, the mistake? No one should ever took their children through that. Ever. Children, man, are important. It's part of society. And we're already fighting an ongoing battle with our kids now. Your kids are not like they were 30, 40, 50 years ago. 30, 40, 50 years ago, you did not have the internet. You did not have cell phones, TikTok. You didn't have all of these influences. You fast forward now, your kids got a lot of influences that you would never, ever believe. So having all those type of influences can cause your child to go astray immediately if you're not careful. I mean, you done seen the stories of how young kids uh, get fooled by older people and do things that only adults should be doing. I mean, this is the new era that we in. We're in an era where female teachers used to be the most kindest, loving, trusting um, people that you could have your children communicate with of any age. Now, if your child is old enough to start to learn what reproduction is at 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, he has to be careful, real careful on what they say or do. Because you may mess around and find out that your child is dealing with a grown ass teacher, especially if you got a male child and it could be a female. Okay, it's not the dudes anymore that's sick and twisted. It's the women. Yeah, I said it. It's these, and a lot of them are liberal minded. These liberal minded women are the ones that's got your children going crazy. They the one that's telling these young boys, it's okay to be with me. I don't care. You shouldn't care. We're free spirits and all this shit. I mean, look at the stories we done reported on where these women have preyed on 16 and 17-year-old boys. These boys ain't got to do nothing for them. You say to yourself, why would they want them? You know why they want them. It's because they can abuse and violate them. They can violate them in the most sacred place that they should be doing the violation with their husbands in, or their boyfriends that are grown. And it caused a lot of trauma for these kids. That's why there's a lot of drama for these kids. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's getting a little hairy out here. Trying to see what else we got news on that I thought was interesting. Oh yeah, I got a story to tell y'all about on crime news. We got some comedy, bro, coming up. I want y'all to do it tonight. We got some comedy. We got one where this woman decides to stab her grandfather in the face because he told her to wash her ass. Just said it. She stabbed her grandfather in the face because he told her to wash her ass. This is the new wave of children that we're dealing with. We got grown ass men and women that do not want to wash their ass and be told to wash their ass. Think about that. We got that story. I got to give that to you so you can understand. And then we got another story we're going to be talking about tonight about this guy in 2001 deleted his step child. Okay? And now he's been sentenced or whatever. He wants to get the sex change to be a woman and is upset that he's being denied it. And now they're saying that prisoners should have rights to change sex for what they want to. I tell you my personal opinion about that. And here it is. You a prisoner and you murder somebody, especially you murder somebody or damn near murder somebody, you have no fucking rights. Your rights are done for, son. You have no rights. You are a ward of the state. The state will make the decision whether you should get your man stuff turned into a woman or not. Personally, I'm not doing it. If I'm the state, I'm not going to help you with that. You're going to help yourself with that. You're going to work that out, not me. My goal is to provide you the bare necessities. Okay? And that's that. You know what crime you did. You die. So no, I don't support it. I never will. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all for now. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and each other. I'm out.